in the bottom left corner, pulled a ridiculous comeback in game 1. Now just has to play calm and secure a win in game 3 to advance. If you want him to win, give a huge cheer for Complexity's GanZi.
Showing that he can definitely bring a game back in his favor and had a great game number 1. Give it up for the youngest player here at the Red Bull Battlegrounds. It is Quantic Illusion.
Illusion in high school, will be in high school still next year, has finals after this, but is still playing on the main stage in front of hundreds of thousands, competing neck and neck with the absolute best.
Good place to be. You know, we've talked a little bit about the age, talked about some of these up-and-coming players, the Illusions, the Leanox, even a Stoji, who is, you know, younger in comparison to many of the other gamers out there. This is the new generation of gamers that are growing up that will undoubtedly be at the top of their game, even, you know, in the next expansion, the one after that. And just makes me really excited about the prospects for the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those signs where even Parting, who people were murmuring about in November, then did well in Code A, and then got top 8 in GSL Code S, and then top 4 in Code S. And next season, he will get geometrically closer to first place, Marcus.
It will have to happen.
I watched the Red Bull Battlegrounds for the math jokes. It looks like GanZi, again, doing 3 completely different openings in 3 games, going for the command center first. We see the, Tech Lab. Oh, dude. Reaper versus command center first.
Yes. You know, how does that one turn out as the Reaper gets out pretty quickly? The Barracks, of course, just going down. He's going to have a follow-up Rax as well. And there is still going to be a small window of opportunity here. Additionally, undoubtedly there will undoubtedly be a command center behind this. But this SCV moving up too. This is this weird scenario where is he going to throw down a bunker? I don't know if that's actually going to happen here, but he's going to try to go and do some damage. That first Reaper is building now. We'll be heading on over.
Looks like the SCV does manage to spot everything that's going on. And in GanZi's shoes, if you early expand, you must go for the 2 racks. It's absolutely essential. You auto lose to so many things. And it looks like Illusion doing a little bit of an adjustment, going for the double Reaper. Now, he could follow it up with Reaper Hellion and just continue to batter down the front door, and GanZi doesn't know anything. He doesn't know that the Reaper's coming up. GanZi might even have to lift. Wow, an SCV battle. These 2 players are really aggressive with each other.
Yeah, they are. They're going back and forth over there. The Reaper now making its way into the natural. He's going to go ahead and take out SCV number 1. There are 3 Marines up at the top, though. And how is he going to deal with this? What could be interesting is the back and forth that could happen.
Oh my God, I can't wait to show you this. He's getting nitro packs. Oh my God. This is something that we have not seen pretty much since the beta when that nitro pack got moved to factory tech. I mean, I honestly think that they should move it back because that would be totally sweet. Queens have range 5 now. Come on, Blizzard. I hope you're tuned in because seriously, Reapers with speed have been sorely missed. But it looks like GanZi is sort of being metagame. You expect your opponent to build 1 Reaper and then tech, or build 1 Reaper and then expand. But here we have many Reapers coming, 3 coming out. When the medevac pops, he will be doing speed Reaper drops with Hellions. Ooh, Marcus.
Yeah, that's insane. This actually, I mean, this initial comp, he's going to poke up as well. The bunker is there, but it's not quite done yet. He does lose the 1 Hellion for the cost of a Marine. He's got to be careful here. It doesn't want to, I mean, I think he's kind of already given away. As you saw the 3 Reapers, but here comes Reaper number 4 and 2 Hellions. And here comes GanZi. He's going to get aggressive.
Oh, GanZi moving out. Illusion reacts with cat-like speed. Cats are very good at StarCraft too, and they react quickly.
What is he going to do, though, Sean? I mean,
GanZi's going to lose everything he has in seconds. Gets completely decimated, and the push continues onward. GanZi preemptively in the retreat, but this bunker going to be essentially useless as those speed Reapers fly up onto high ground. Where are those tasty SCVs? Oh my God, if Illusion wins with this push, that will be stunning. And as if it weren't enough, Cloak Banshee's coming up.
Oh, the trifecta of units coming out here, as we do have now the drop inside the main. SCVs and Marauders out as well. Those Reapers certainly speedy in their own right. And look at how cautious we do see GanZi in this situation. There's the pickup. Oh! 15 hit points, and it stays alive. Unbelievable. He's stopped the expansion. He's killed a ton of units. He's continuing to produce. We now see, well, there's the first Banshee tank as well. So he's not going to, he could just retain what he needs here. He's got the 4 Reapers. He's got the Hellion. And now the Banshee's making its way over. And Cloak will be done when it finally rears its ugly head here inside the main base of GanZi.
Oh God, Illusion teetering that line of absolute brilliance and devastating frustration. Because when that medevac does die, that's the moment when you're like, oh, dude, I should just play Zerg in tournaments. why do I make Speed Reaper drops? But Illusion narrowly getting out and doing a considerable amount of damage. I mean, picking off the Marine count, what does that do? Knock out almost all timing pushes for GanZi. And then we see the Cloak. Oh, have you been muling to try to catch up in economy? I bet you have. I bet you have. Oh, 10 energy, 18 energy. And the Banshee will go home, a very cautious play, but now GanZi is going to be super worried, building extra turrets, etc.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to be able to deal with that. In fact, GanZi is really, I feel like he's been very jumpy as a result of that opening that we saw from Illusion. You know, he was moving away his SCVs almost immediately, just so worried about additional damage being done. And here comes Banshee number 2, already in a great position to be taken out by GanZi. Oh, we do see the stim, and we got the Cloak. Very nicely done. He
and
keeps
this
alive.
is a brilliant 1-2-3 punch from Illusion. Punch 1, I will go. Speed Reaper Hellion, force you to lift your expansion. I even killed some Marines. And this step 2 is the Banshees. This is forcing all of GanZi's units to stay at home, to stay defensive, to not be moving out on the map. It looks like, no, he does not get it. And this is all to contain long enough to do a big push with Tank Marine.
Wow.
And look at that. The tanks will be able to siege up right at the front, and what does GanZi have to deal with it? Factory is not done.
You know what else? Just take a quick look for me at the units lost tab, and look at, with the fragile units that we've seen out of Illusion so early, how the control has basically allowed him to keep everything alive, and oh, this could be so bad.
Oh, this could backfire. Oh, GanZi. Oh, Illusion, he needs to siege up. Oh, there's the huge tank blast. The Speed Reapers step into action, and GanZi had no leading SCV, walked right into a trap. The stim has been forced. GanZi knows he needs to run these units to the left to be able to do a future surround, but Illusion might be able to take out the Code S Terran with this push.
If he moves forward, he gets a siege up shot. There it is, siege in the back. Those units that ran away are going to try to make their way around to his opponent's base, but the damage is going to be done here.
And it looks like the SCV count dropping down steadily. The Banshees in great position. Comeback almost certainly impossible for GanZi unless this counterattack is able to pull a miracle. But right now, GanZi trying to get his first few medevacs out as Illusion carefully pushes to the front.
There we do have the breakthrough here for Illusion. We are going to see the medevac taken out here by GanZi, so he knows that this force is moving forward, but the damage has been done here. If this does not absolutely kill his opponent, this is over and done with. He could sacrifice his base, he pulls his SCVs, Marines from the back. Meanwhile, he's eating GanZi's base alive, and has Illusion truly done it?
I can't believe it, 107 supply to 48. All the SCVs getting in position for GanZi and moving in the Cloak, the Marine Stutter Step. The Manor Mules out of Illusion, making the cameo in games 2 and 3, and good game. Illusion keeps his tournament hopes alive.
Wow, from the opening with the Reaper, transitioning to Speed Reapers, to then the Banshee harass. Just look at the face of Illusion there. You could see that he might have even surprised himself a little bit, along with everyone
Absolutely
here
stunning.
in this venue. Remarkable openings, great decision making.
Wow.
And really, I mean, a lot of that also came down to GanZi just being surprised by it, just completely thrown off.
I mean, you have to build 2 barracks right at the start. You must if you go command center first. I mean, Illusion sees this and says, okay, you will have a lot of Marines at the start. Speed Reaper Hellion, going to be a good composition. But that first move out from GanZi was just the straw that started to break the camel's back. I mean, we saw all those Marines get obliterated, then GanZi had to be defensive, and then the Banshees showed up. He has to be defensive a little longer.
Right.
The tank push coming up, GanZi could have stayed back, but moved out at literally the one key wrong time. I mean, it's so unfortunate, but you can avoid that just with one little SCV leading the front.
And unfortunately for GanZi, that just allowed Illusion to roll through game number 3, winning the series 2-1.
And there is Illusion coming out of the booth on the main stage, getting a huge applause from the audience.
As he certainly deserves. But I'll tell you what, his work's not over yet.
That's right. I mean, right now, Stefano will be going up against GanZi on this stream coming up next. And on the other stream, Illusion will be going up against Violet. So kind of an interesting situation. All depends on how that Stefano-Violet match ended up panning out.
Yeah, and of course, after this 3rd set of matches, that'll mean we will know exactly who is moving on, if there will need to be any sort of a tie-breaking game that could potentially push someone into the brackets that will take place, of course, tomorrow. But the top 2 from Group A will be determined very, very soon.
So ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do, don't go anywhere. We are stepping away for a brief break before the result of Stefano Violet is revealed. And when we come back, the final game of Group Number A.